We good? Check, check.
Check, check.
Check, check. Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Check, check. Check, check. Okay.
Gotta look straight ahead.
Focus.
We gotta look straight ahead.
Professional. You know what I'm saying? What happens when you're professional? We are professional. Shout out to all my barbers and shout out to all my stylists. We are Beards and Baldheads, your host Fat Lace. I got the soul survivor Barry to the right of me. He is in the building.
Yes, once again.
I like the way that red looking splashy with them Ali, greatest of all time. Everybody want to be a GOAT. You a GOAT in your own right, B.
You all are, man. There you go.
Absolutely. I gotta give a shout out to one of my favorite people on the planet Earth. We got Soup on the other side. We appreciate you so much, Soup. I say it on air and I say it to your face. They want to see your face. The views will go up, Soup. Oh, this is a special night. We got the flies guy on Earth, Chula, just walking in the building. Yeah, just slide him on the side, Chula. We can take care of it later. Looking real fresh over there. Y'all know how he does it. You know, I was reading this quote, and it said, it was by Bob Marley. You know, the internet's the new Bible. Anything that's a meme is what the truth is, you know? It's like true lies right here. Truth is, he is the flyest guy on Earth. Is it a lie?
Yes.
That is not a lie. That's the truth right there. That's exactly what it is. You're supposed to flow with what boom. Yup, that's perfect. So, thank you. And this Bob Marley quote was saying, friends are like stars when they really show up when times get dark. And sometimes you don't know when times get dark for the next person. You know, I guess tonight they drove away. You know, gas prices is not cheap right now. I'm sorry. You know, we just went through Thanksgivings, Friendsgivings, we got Christmases, we got a lot of stuff that I guess went through, and they have no idea what we've been going through in real life. You know, everybody, shout out to everybody on the check-in. In real life, we go through stuff. But we gotta be professional, and we all blessed. We still here. Yeah. So the party gonna keep the party going. And just like he said, like the stars, when they show up, when times get dark, we got the wonderful women, the beautiful women, the talented women from the Inner Stars award show. They second time around. Sometimes this might be the third for one of them.
Oh yeah, it's my third.
We got some of the dopest people that y'all have seen on this show, and we are blessed to have them on. We got Jacint, and we got Angela Perry Mon in the building.
Hey, what's up, Lace?
Y'all styling on them.
Of course.
We had to get a long intro because we had to wait for her to get over. Y'all make it hard for us. Y'all make it hard for us.
Not really. Not really. I mean,
yes, in real life. In real life.
Not real life.
In real life.
In real life.
In real life.
Okay.
Always booked and busy. That's what they doing.
True.
You know, last night I'm hitting Angela up yesterday. I'm like, it was yesterday or one of them days. It might have been last night.
No, it was yesterday.
It was yesterday. How you forgetting?
Me too. Trust
too.
me. It's just hours, not even days anymore.
Yo, so she hits me last night and she was like, yeah, I am doing an award because I always say shout out to the barbers and shout out to the hairstylists. And
Hey.
Angela, where did you come from last night? Where were you ripping this runway doing something with the hair? I think it was.
Last night?
Was
Right. Yes, I had Dyson's TSV.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. We get
So I was
forget.
like, what are you talking about?
This is what happens.
Today.
This is what happens when you're important.
A schedule is smash.
With this schedule
Yes.
is smash. You know, I got a quick pic of Angela with the hair right there. Y'all can't see the joint with the hair, but it
Here
got
we
the
go.
hair all ruffled out one way. With the pink on that you sent me the other day, then you got the straighten out. Man, shout out to y'all barbers and y'all hairstylists. Y'all want to shout them out in real life? Is it y'all? Do y'all do it yourself?
Yeah, we do it ourselves. Like, so shout out to Angela.
Shout out to Angela.
Shout out to Angela. Shout out to Debbie from Dyson, and shout out to Dyson for making amazing hair products. But I do my own hair on air. We do our own hair and our own makeup.
Yo, that's one is
Yeah.
saving a lot of money.
Hello.
That's one thing, and it's super talent. Everyone can do it.
Yes, it is.
Respect to y'all.
Yes.
Respect to y'all. We doing big things.
Thank you.
We came fresh off the Interstar Awards, and we see like how y'all getting busy with the dresses. Don't worry if y'all can't see it now. It's going to be there.
They need
It's going
the
to be there.
pictures.
Yo, look, don't that look like a blue slushy
Oscars.
right
They're going
there?
to the Oscars.
It look like the Oscars.
Yeah.
This is
It
our
is-
Oscars
excuse
right
me,
here.
it is the Oscars.
This is our Oscars right
Okay,
here. We
that's-
actually know these dope people in real life.
Interstar.
We got the blueberry slushy right here. We got the champagne for the pain.
Call me a blueberry.
We got the champagne for the pain. You see, Jacinth got the champagne for the pain. Angela got the blueberry slushy right there. Then she come back. Then she got the silver with the sherbet right there. Like,
Sherbet
you know,
shimmer.
say with the sherbet with the silver spoon. Like, you gotta be that cold spoon. You taste it like it's
Oh my God.
flavorful. Flavorful. Y'all
I love
got.
how you relate everything back to food.
Yo, look, man, it's all about flavor in this
love
world
that.
right here,
She-
man.
Nah,
Did
when
they
I saw
kill
that-
me?
When I saw that picture, I said, she's rocking that. Coming to America, queen. My queen to be dress. Coming down aisle. There it is.
Big dog.
Dope.
Dope. We all wanted her to be his wife.
Oh
They,
yeah.
they ain't had to switch to the next one.
Yeah, he kind of made a mistake, but that's
Kind of,
okay.
but it's okay. We forgive you,
It's
Eddie.
all right.
Eddie,
We get it.
we forgive you. We forgive you. Speaking of Eddie's, man, Eddie Jones is one of my favorite people in life, aka
Yes.
Bobby Stone. Shout out to my
Shout
brother Bobby
out.
Stone who couldn't make it tonight.
If we miss you, Bobby.
He was at the Interstar Awards. Y'all see him? Yo, the way they matching right there.
Fresh.
Look at God.
Fresh.
Where the bitch is it?
Yo, it ain't showing up right here, but they all right here. Trust me. So when y'all look at on the playback, I got us covered.
I got you.
Trust me. I got us covered. We all the way here. But they want to see y'all in real life more than anything. And they are here in the building. We came fresh off these Interstar Awards.
Hello.
How was that day?
It was everything.
It was everything?
A dream come true. It's just like, to just have a vision of wanting the award show.
Make sure you talk to that.
It was a dream come true because you have a vision. You have a vision, and to see your vision be birthed and transformed to reality is like mind blowing. Like, wow. They always say the richest people are the ones in the grave because some of them died with $1 million visions and ideas. So to have a vision and to manifest that and have it come to fruition, that's not a small deed.
No, it's not a small deed.
doubt.
It's super dope.
To be able to give people their flowers that, for me, I know, the celebrities, we get it, but to be able to give people in our, local community and diaspora their flowers while we can to me, is amazing. And I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but shout out to my brother Maurice Bowles, who just recently passed away.
Yeah.
He was one of our award recipients for Best Music Performer. But I'm happy that I was able to give him his flower that day. Man, life is short, so shout out to Mo.
Yeah, shout out to Mo. We miss you, Mo. We love you.
Rest in peace. Salute for all the man, and it just makes it more important
Yeah.
that y'all were able to salute him.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that I didn't want to bring it up, so thank you.
Yeah,
But nah, the way, thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sure his family is respecting and super happy
Thank
for what
you.
y'all did.
Thank you.
I was watching y'all before y'all even started. I'm watching you live. We had at Symphony Hall. Was it Allentown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Allentown.
Yeah.
Shout out to Allentown.
Shout out to Allentown, the
Yeah.
whole Allentown, and you are part of it because we all know you got your own day. Descent Day. It's a special day. But you get that when you're doing super spectacular things.
Thank you.
And how was it? Let's describe when you get on that wake up. Like, because it's like an athlete. We know you get busy.
Mm-hmm.
You're an athlete too, right?
It used to be.
Used to be an athlete.
I mean, I still got it in there, you
I was
know.
about to say, used to be.
We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be humble. You
Y'all see it a
boxing the
little
whole
bit.
movie.
Y'all see it back in the day. Y'all going to love it when y'all see it on the playback. Yo, she like she got form, right?
Oh, man.
True Lies. Yeah, if y'all don't know what you mean,
I gotta see that.
True
that-
Lies
my
get
jump
busy
shot.
with the
That
ball,
jump
too.
shot.
Does she look like she got
Don't
right
sleep
here?
on your girl.
Little son,
Little
son.
son.
got it.
She got a
She
little bit of
got
form.
She got that.
She got a little bit of
She
form.
got that Larry Bird lift though.
She got the Larry Bird lift.
Yeah.
Not too much.
And it's like right here, her jumper like right off the ground. Like right
She ain't want to crease her sneakers, B.
I did.
She ain't want to crease her
I
sneakers.
just have bought my Jordans. I was like, look, I can't get these Jordans creased up. Just
Creasing
not,
the Jordans.
Not yet, yeah.
Oh man, she ain't want to
That
crease
was high
it.
school for you.
She ain't want to crease it. So, but I know you have to have that same type of anxiety, the same type of just nervousness, butterflies. That day
Yeah.
of because it's the big events, October 7th.
Yeah.
And October 6th, it's like you gotta eat. I don't know if you ate pasta like water.
I
You
didn't
taking
eat-
a marathon. You ain't eat
I
nothing
didn't
at
eat
all.
Eat nothing.
Nothing at all.
Not a
It
darn
was a
thing.
lot. And man, you know what? I just got to shout out to my sister, my friend. Angela is the MVP, man. She's the GOAT. When I tell you stuff be happening behind the scenes that nobody know, this girl drove all the way to Jersey to get the step and repeat that didn't show up the day of. Her and Bobby. So that's the stuff
Yeah.
that people don't see.
We had to drive to Egg Harbor, New Jersey from Philly, so it was like 2
That's
hours.
the dedication.
Very bad.
It look good. Is this the big inner star
dedication.
with the star with the white?
The
They
back-
see it right
the
now.
back-
With
Backgrounds,
the
yeah. It
looks
background,
good.
the step and
Backgrounds.
repeat.
It
Yeah.
looks good. Y'all
Because
made it happen.
there was
My
one for
girl.
United Way that was in the
Yeah.
VIP room because we had 2, and then there was the main one on the floor. So we
Yeah.
could not have a show without a step and
Our
repeat.
sponsors, yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's where all our that's what the sponsors paid for. So Jai called me and was like, "Girl,
We ain't got no step and repeat, girl. I don't know what's going on, but it ain't come. It was supposed to come yesterday.
Wow.
That's dope.
She was like, what? And she dropped everything and went to Jersey and was just like, wow,
Yeah.
that's my girl.
When times get dark,
That's my girl.
you'll see who your true friends
But
are.
like I told her, I said every time there's an event, it got to be something
It's
crazy. So
always
I anticipated it because I was already up and dressed. I told Bobby, I said, bring your ass to Philly at like 7:00 in the morning. And lo and behold, here it came. There was a problem. So I anticipated that.
Really?
I really did. I was like, something's gonna happen. I already know. I said something. It always happens, whether it's a runway show, whatever,
Right.
step show. It doesn't matter.
Right,
so
right.
I anticipated it.
Oh my God.
That's why I was like, okay, I'm out. I'm on the road right now.
You gotta have that one person, those people to
She's
keep
so
it strong,
dope.
keep it tight,
Yeah.
keep it
Yeah.
tight. So y'all did anything affect y'all, or y'all was like, yeah, we got this?
No, we were able to.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean
They came
literally.
up just in time.
Yeah,
With the
literally.
security.
I came an hour before VIP opened, and I had
that's
just
what I'm
enough
talking
time
about.
to
To
go
get
downstairs, do some makeup on both of us,
Yeah.
get dressed, and then go do interviews.
I was hustling, bro.
Yeah.
Definite. You know, everybody is think they could do anything in the world, and people, y'all can do anything that y'all want to do. Some people have award shows, and me and Angela, we spoke about this. Some of them, their credibility might not be all the way official.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a popularity vote. It's not really what, or it could be. Take for instance the Source Awards. Got Nori. If y'all watch Drink Champs, Nori's always talking about, man, how the hell did Silk the Shocker beat me in Artist of the Year? Not one of y'all was bumping Silk the Shocker over Nori.
Right.
But at the Source Awards, you know, they was paying a lot for them ads. Y'all remember them little gold-plated
Correct.
ads
Yeah.
with all the
Yeah.
diamonds and
Right,
rubies,
right.
them No Limit Master P joints. So it was like, yo, it was set up.
Right.
This right here, it was got a foundation behind it. We got Interstar Company, you know. So we already said you got a day, and it was over 12,000 votes.
Oh my God! It was. Oh my God! How much? 11,000. Yeah.
It was like
12,000.
yeah, it was like 12,000
Wow.
votes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's
a lot
involved.
Of votes.
Yeah, it's
That's
a lot of votes.
Y'all created a nice, warm, just
a
gumbo
lot
of
of
people that just voting for everybody.
Yeah.
And
y'all had
I
some
like
dope
how
people.
Jai did
the
it
crazy
though.
thing about it is
I like how
that
she did it.
it was only one vote allowed per person.
Per person.
Yes,
Whoa,
I
that's
voted.
dope.
I
I
voted
love
for Biden.
that.
Imagine if people had multiple times, the thing would have probably crashed.
Yeah. I love that she did it that way, so
No.
that it
I
was
had
fair.
to.
So that if you really,
Right.
shared and really had that support system, you were going to win.
Right,
Yeah.
I got you.
So it's not it's not a way that it can be rigged and say, oh well, Jacinth got her cousin to win, or she got this person that she knows to win. No, these were real votes.
I don't. Me and my team don't touch none of the votes when they come in. I'm even shocked. I'm like, wait, that person won. Okay.
I didn't find out until I was handing people trophies.
Really?
And I don't touch it. I'm
I
like,
didn't know
well, that person won before. I'm like, well, I'm leaving it alone because that person it's like any award show. You can't if that person won, they won.
Were different people opening up the envelopes, or were you doing it mostly?
Ja does all that. I
Yeah.
didn't see it until I actually saw the actual winners, and I saw them on the statuettes.
Oh, all right.
And then so on the awards, that's why I found out.
I'm looking at y'all right here. Forgive me, y'all. Like, just trust me. Y'all look beautiful right
Thank
here
you.
too. Like, yo, they matching the background over here. True Lies. I'm like, yo, how y'all style with like. Yo, this is why they had to make sure they got the step and repeat. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have did graffiti in the
Community
background.
action,
They
high
knew they
value.
had dresses specifically
The match
that matched.
backdrop.
Yo, how Angela got. Yo, the daggone award match her head. She got the tan and got the Guinness brown and gold. Like,
Ain't that about the fourth outfit she had on?
yo, I wasn't gonna say it.
No.
I wasn't gonna say it.
No, I had two.
Oh, you had two?
I had two. Yes.
Okay.
It's the lighting, B.
Okay.
It's the lighting.
If I had time, I had no time.
The
So
lighting.
Okay.
For the party, the after party.
I did change for after party because I wasn't wearing that dress. So yeah, I had three.
Yeah.
I ain't put. Y'all had so many dope pics. I couldn't put all of them up. I'm sorry, y'all. Like y'all photographers got busy. Y'all got busy. It's super dope right there.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm happy that y'all had a great time.
Thank you.
It was amazing.
Yo, and y'all have nothing negative to say. I love that right there. You know, we're going to be talking about a whole lot. Anybody y'all want to give a shout out before we get off the Interstar Awards? I just pray we can be at the Interstar Awards next year.
Oh, y'all better be there.
Right.
No,
Media
no,
passes.
no.
No, look.
I got my.
I'm a
not
father.
coming to work.
You know,
I'm coming to enjoy
y'all
it.
babysitter? The auntie?
Yo,
You
I-
gotta get auntie right. She gotta make sure she-
Looking how they
Well,
dress.
look,
Now I got my idea.
lace.
Now I gotta have. You can't.
Yo,
come.
you just can't play
Yeah.
around. You
I
see
mean,
how they
what-
get busy.
what
I can't pull
say-
something out of my closet and be like, I'm going. I'm gonna have to go shopping for this one.
Yeah, you're going.
You're gonna have to go get you a
Next
custom
year.
suit.
Yo, nah,
Yes,
the way they
nice
style it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not doing event planning no more. Nope. I'm hiring somebody and I'm taking the back seat. Next year, I'm enjoying the show. I'm gonna be in the audience. Probably not. I'm
Girl.
She said, "Yeah, right."
If I gotta be on that
doing this.
stage next year, you
Oh,
gonna be
no, I'll
behind
on
the stage with me.
But the
no.
whole planning, I'm not doing that again.
will you be cool with stepping back and just like, all right, I don't have to do nothing, or would
But
you be like
because I've
giving
done
up
it, and
parental
I was
peeking,
control?
peeking? You ain't gonna be peeking in.
No,
She
I
can't.
am.
She
I
can't.
am. But because
That's
I
your
know-
baby. There's
I
no
know
way.
how it's supposed to go because I did it. So I know what
Yeah.
you're supposed to do, what's supposed
So
to
you have to
happen.
get somebody you really trust.
I really trust. Yeah,
Right.
that's not gonna be BS. And like you gotta know what you like. This is bigger, and then every year you going bigger. So if you guys have any people that you wanna, send in, like yo, this person needs to be honored. This is your time before we start notifying people. If you feel like anybody should be honored, hit us up at info@inthestar.org. If you feel like anyone should be nominate, well, the nominees part where the community votes, that will be opened up next year. But our honorees are like the top priorities, and we were looking for a dope comedic host. So we've been looking at some names. I think some of the names that we said
Yeah.
was like
Peace to
D-Ray.
Javon.
D-Ray.
Peace to Javon Johnson.
Mike Epps. Who else did we
Yeah,
say?
So just trying to find like a dope comedian.
Yeah.
You have the date.
I'm a salute Javon
Teray was
Johnson.
awesome.
Date
So,
set already?
so,
Teray
so
was
shout out to
amazing.
Teray. He
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah.
He was our host this year.
Oh, okay.
Dope,
Okay.
Yeah.
dope,
Okay.
dope.
Out of Philly, yeah.
That's
Laugh
dope.
House royalty. He's like an
Yeah.
icon from Philly.
So
Yeah,
how'd y'all
one of my
like?
faves.
How'd y'all the venue? Y'all gonna keep it? You gonna stay?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
My vision is to go to a larger venue that holds 5,000, but I'm like, okay, let me take baby step. Let me do one more year here, and my goal is to sell it, sell it out.
Okay.
No
That's
doubt.
good.
Yeah.
No doubt. You definitely will.
And we will.
And y'all will. It's a lot of things.
I think it holds about like 1,300.
Yeah, with the balcony, right?
With the two-layer
yeah.
balcony. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna put the word out.
We gonna
'cause,
be there.
Well, we gonna give you the date, and then y'all just gonna block the date off.
Yeah, we gonna
Yeah,
make
no,
sure
that's
because
just
I
gonna be
even
that.
got people that was like, it was like kind of last minute when I told them about it. They was like, well, when is the
October
next one? I was like, next
Saturday,
year,
October
they was like, I'm like,
Next
next
year.
year, they was like, all right, well, 'cause we just want to dress up and go somewhere.
Right.
So like my man was like, yeah, we just want to dress up. I'm like, he was like, oh man, let me know.
Right.
Cause him and his people, they just like to dress up and go places.
I love
yeah.
it. I love
So-
that.
And I
He's
mean
like-
that was the whole like gala point because that was a
Mhm.
gala, so that was the time for you to break out your gown
Right,
and you know
right.
in your tux
Yeah.
and put on your your good shoes.
Yeah, you're good
and,
shoes.
and your good bag.
So,
So that
Good
was the
purse.
day for all of that. Like that was not a jeans
Yeah.
and t-shirt day. You know,
Not
you
that
was not
day.
getting in the door with
Yeah.
that.
Nah,
It was a
yeah.
gala.
Now that's not even a regular suit day. You gotta get something.
You got to style. You got to style. Y'all
Yeah,
see
just-
Bobby
Yo,
over
I'm
there?
you saw
Yeah.
Bobby.
I saw
Yeah,
Bobby
that's
get
not-
busy with it.
And shout
You
out
know?
to Jeremy Meeks, man, from coming all the way from San Diego, California.
Which
Yes.
one's Jeremy Meeks?
Jeremy Meeks, they call him Jailbait.
With the eyes.
That's him
The
right
model,
here,
the
B.
model.
Okay.
dude, yeah.
That's him
She
right
said
here. Y'all
with
y'all
the-
knew
Yes,
I was
that's-
like,
yes, that's what
oh,
I meant.
okay.
You got it.
He's an extremely talented actor. He's also in my new movie, Love After Holidays. So he's actually playing the father alongside my character. So we're, in the film, we're partners.
I saw an interview where he was on recently. And he was up for a major movie role.
He got his memoir coming out.
I think
next
that's
year.
probably what I saw, like a trailer
Yeah.
for it, and he was like up for like one of the major roles, like one of the iconic movies,
Mhm.
and he didn't get it because I think maybe somebody like Kane from Men's Society, one of them parts like that, he was up for. He didn't get it, but he talks about how the person that got the part probably did it way better than he would have did it.
We
So-
don't see it. And as actors, we get a lot of no's, man. It's probably like 50 no's to 1 yes. Like
Yeah.
the ratio is crazy because you're doing back to back to back auditions, and when you get a yes, it'd be like, whew, but sometimes it can be daunting. It can be exhausting.
She got a point for
so-
daunting. That word. I don't think I ever heard that word on the show. You heard that word on the show? She said daunting. I'm like,
the
what?
first
That's a-
time.
I'm like, daunting?
That's a real
We
sad-
daunting in out here.
That's
Well,
real
you know
sad.
she is a writer and a
Oh,
producer.
yeah, I know she a writer and she's such an
Yeah,
actor.
daunting is the real
said
word
that?
to say sad as
Yo,
hell.
word up, like
That's sad as hell when you daunted.
I'm like,
But no, it can be discouraging because a lot of people want to get into the business and they see the glory and the pictures and the highlight off social media.
But they
But
don't
it's
know.
a lot. It's a lot of 2, 3, 4 a.m. audition just coming home from work and got
Ooh.
like so it's a lot.
Talk about it.
It's a lot. So
Talk about it.
Hats off to anybody in the business that's still grinding and didn't give up the first year. Like
Hello, okay.
but yeah, just to try, I don't want to, but leave out anybody else, but also Jamari Hill, he
Yeah,
was
shout
another
out to
honoree.
Jamari, yeah.
He came all the way from California as well. That's my boy. Support him and love him. And Tobias Chavilian,
yeah.
he's one of y'all favorites out here in Jersey.
Oh, yo, I saw him on the BMF.
Yeah,
Yo,
he showed up
yo,
on BS.
he got busy in that one.
did.
Brick City representative. He got busy in that BMF joint with Shorty. I was like, oh, that's something. I see him all the time. And I know he was in movies, but I didn't see his work in a
He's
minute.
so grounded.
And I'm watching him, and I'm like, yo, he got
Yeah.
busy.
He's dope, yeah.
in
My
that
boy Cisco
role.
So
coming out with
talented.
something new.
Yeah, he's
You
dope.
know,
Yeah, he's so talented.
let's
You ever seen Next Day Air?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
You know the guy, the Dominican.
Oh yeah, and in the apartment with the girl.
That's my friend Cisco. He
Oh,
went to
peace,
Morgan
dog.
State.
Peace,
Hey,
peace.
I didn't
Yeah.
know about y'all.
Send me his picture, information. Where he
okay.
live in Jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
what you
he's
guys
back
do?
and forth between Jersey and Baltimore. He really down
Well,
in
he
that
on the
area.
East Coast.
But
He's on the
but now, he's getting offers, so he's been going all over the place. He's
I want to see
low.
his information.
okay, I got
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Hey, we
Cute,
looking for people
too.
to honor, so
Yeah, he's cute too.
you never know.
She said you cute too. You hear that? You want to see him?
He's very cute.
So, yeah,
he gonna see this.
but yeah, just I'm drawing a blank. Who am I forgetting? Andree Noel
Yes.
from Fine Feathers. Who else? Ashley Russell.
Yes.
Who else?
That's why I should have bought the book.
Dawn Godshow from Community Action.
Yes.
She has opened up a 6th Street shelter. Like, she doing amazing things in the community. So for me, I had to give it to I love to honor people like community leaders and the
Councilwoman.
philanthropy. Yeah,
No
so
doubt.
it's like, that's important. It's
It
not
is.
just about the art, but people who are funding the art.
Correct.
So she's
We talk
actually
about that
behind,
heavy over here.
Fine Feathers and a Star being funded. So I love that. But yeah.
But another thing you got, because you ain't just stopped there. you got movies coming out.
Yes.
We got people ripping runways with with Sherry Shepherd and them. Like y'all just do what y'all do. Like yeah, like it's just we got.
Shout out to Angela.
Let's shout out to Angela one time. Like y'all just doing so much right now. Before we get to the movie, that's gonna be coming out, we gotta talk about because that's gonna be the next event that everybody's gonna be getting dressed up for. If it's gonna be you getting dressed up in your house with the matching PJs, y'all gonna do that when y'all see Love after holidays. Before we get to this movie, because I can't wait to hear how it went down on set and all that. But we gotta get to Angela real quick because you know Angela, we seen you like on real TVs, like you know you do TVs, you do QVC TVs, you do all types of TVs. You know you working out here. We see you, and now you all up on the runway with Sherry Shepherd. That's that daytime with them big commercial type TVs.
It was.
Can we talk about that experience?
We can. Well, shout out first to George Brusha and Lori Goldstein from Logo, because without either one of them, I would not have been on the show. George Brusha, he is the backup ghost the backup guest for Lori Goldstein. And so one day we were just in the halls of QVC, and he was like, "Ange, I got a segment on Sherry Shepherd." He's like, "Are you available this date? I just need you to come to New York. You know, we'll bring you out. You know." And I was like, "Yeah, I sure will." And I did not know what to expect, but it was like one of the most dopest environments ever. You know, Sherry Shepherd is just very nice. Her team is amazing, and just the whole experience was just fun. And I got to walk with the whole cast of Chicago. They're all currently on Broadway. So everybody that I was on the runway with is currently starring on Broadway.
I love that.
So that was amazing. I was like, "Oh, this is," and the funniest part was that everybody was asking me for advice because they're like, "Well, you work on live television every day, so you're like the the vet
on your
and
P's
and
and Q's."
Yeah.
That's a key word. Live.
Oh, girl. Oh, yes, I did.
I love that.
I told them all. I was like, "Look, when you go out there, I said take your jacket off, switch it around, put it back on." Oh, yeah. I was giving class right before we all got on national television. Because, team effort. So shout out to George Brusha. It was amazing. And we got asked to come back. So we'll be going back to Sherry Shepherd. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Look, your gifts will make room for you, man. Your gifts will make room for you. It'll take you to places and stages.
Right.
Yeah, in spaces that you don't even.
But it's the work ethic she's putting behind it.
Yes.
You can have the talent and all of that good stuff, but if you're just sitting at home performing in the mirror, there's a lot of people performing in the mirror at home.
That's true.
And we just not get a chance to see it because they're not secure enough.
Right.
They don't have it. They don't want to show anybody. You got people that can sing. No one knows.
Your drive takes you
to
places, man. Your drive is what's gonna be that extra oomph that gets you in the door. You can get a lot of talents can get you recognized and get you at the door, but what's gonna get you through that door? And forget going through anybody else's door. We in an era where we create our own.
Right. Open up your own door.
Just saying, I love to always talk about.
You talking about that earlier.
Just saying, always talk about. You can network with people. You can get on YouTube. You could do the tutorials. You could use all those resources. When I just read a dope article that you had the other day, and this is what you were saying. But then you said, but it's your own experiences. It's about your journey, and your journey is going to. I see True Lies all the time. His journey gets bigger week by week. Every time I see some dope pictures and he's behind stage at a dope concert, I see you out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? He goes,
you mighty quiet over there.
I'm gonna tell you, ladies, he's the best listener over here, and he's editing pictures the same time. He's always working.
You're editing pictures.
He's editing, like, if any, thank you for saying that, because there's people who watch the show sometimes, they say, like, "Yo, man, it seems like he ain't into it." I'm like, he's listening to everything. It's a bunch of people that's talkers. He makes sure when he speaks, but he's always working and always in tune. And he makes us look fly over here. When you get the flyest guy on earth, this is one of my favorite people on the planet. It's my brother. But one thing you were talking about was the journey and the journey that y'all have.
Yeah.
And
for sure,
through this journey, one of the coolest people I know, who happened to be across right here, she says one time, she says, "Your biggest asset is your time and your image." So we talking about this journey and all the time that you got to put in your image, all the time that you got to put in before you even make it.
Yeah.
To day one.
Yeah.
Angie, we was talking about your start in New York.
Yeah.
And it was like early 2010, like 2011,
It was
12,
like
13?
2010, like 2011, 2012. Yeah, well, yeah, 2012 actually.
When did you feel like, you had to make a switch to get booked and busy and to get away from the pack? Not saying you was around a bad pack, but to separate yourself. You got a lot of people that try out for the team. Not everybody could be a starter on the team. Not everybody could be a franchise player on the team. So it's no disrespect to anybody else, but you did the work. You put the time in your image to separate yourself.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Well, pretty much I break it down to like business, assets and liabilities. And I had to look at my circle and review, is this set of people an asset or a liability? And when I realized that they became more of a liability, and when I wanted to excel and work for myself and make sure that, I was representing what I wanted to represent instead of what somebody else was coming out their mouth, that's when I made the choice to do it by myself. And then I got some really great agents that helped guide me the way and just put me in a mindset of your time is money. Mm-hmm. You cannot do everything for everyone for free forever. Mm-hmm. Like when you're building your own brand, you have to think about, how am I going to show consistency to prove that I am worth this dollar amount? Mm-hmm. And as a model, as an actor, every job that you get proves how much you should be getting paid. And if you stop working and you kind of get at a standstill, or you stay in a place where you're always with these certain people, then you're going to stay in that certain circle. And that's why it's no shade to nobody, but I only affiliate myself with certain brands in New York. And that's Just Ramona. That's Ivet. Just Ramona was the one who actually gave me my first start, put me on a runway, taught me about New York fashion. We taught me about undergarments to wear. So I always pay homage and respect to her. And Bobby Stone was the first person to put me on a billboard, not once, but 3 times.
Times Square.
Times Square. 3 times. You know what I mean? What model can say that they've been on a Times Square billboard 3 times? And that's respect. So when I build those relationships, those are the ones that I value. Someone who wants me to come and do a show for free, or post on my social media, or try to ask me how can they get into QVC. Those are people who are just liabilities. So I literally broke my career down into assets and liabilities.
Super dope. Thank you. And we got peace to my brother Scythe, man, on the check-in. On peace to Uncle Mike.
Yo, what's up, Scythe?
Scythe, man, is in the check-in.
The
peace
movement.
Pressure King is in the building. Nah, man, thank you. This is how dope your answers be. I don't have to have a follow-up. So, like, y'all heard it. And she said what she said.
Well, that's real life.
It is real life.
It's real life.
It is real life. All y'all who got that smoke, what will make y'all feel better, because they're going to be watching. Right. So everybody who was watching and felt what you just said, that smoke that came all the way from Philly, Jersey to New York, what will cool y'all off is a nice holiday movie called Love After Holidays. That y'all should get. The Gift of Transformation. Because they're going to need to cool off, because you smoked them too heavy over there.
You ass.
It was funny how the elevation of her vocals started going.
Did you hear it, B? I'm like, yo.
Getting higher and higher, more deeper, and she like getting serious.
We had to get to a commercial break.
Started thinking about certain people.
She did, right?
Yeah.
Shit, yo, you heard Super on the other side? Super was like,
I said, somebody watching. She talking to somebody.
It's personal.
They all be still lurking on my page. Don't want to say nothing.
Listen, it's the
but
same
guess
thing.
what?
We can go out for the team together, but don't get mad if you don't make it.
Right.
And I do.
Yo,
right.
man, don't be mad.
It should be love, but instead of the love.
Nino Brown said
what?
Nino Brown said business, never personal.
Business,
It's
never
business,
personal.
right. It's business.
Business.
It's business, and it comes down to how do you want to conduct your business. Fortunately, I spend a lot of money in my business. Like, you got to spend money on your clothes, on your hair. Right. You know what I mean? Right. It's where you are an investment.
Yeah.
So you have to think, okay, is the money that I'm putting out, am I getting that back? Because if I'm putting out more money than what I'm getting back from my career, supposedly, then it's not a career, baby girl. It's a hobby.
Hello.
Right.
So yo, can the church get an amen? Yo, when you got Soup on the other side talking about, tell them, girl. I've been trying to tell these fools on this side. Soup, yo, Soup like you, Angela. Soup be like, now look, y'all. It's about time we get this. You know, I'm just waiting for us to put us on stroll because I'm just gonna do whatever she asks. But the same type of talks we have too.
Yeah.
Soup, I have with Soup as well, and with Brother Bobby. We gonna get
Right,
this is why we gotta know the beauties of Interstar because they're gonna be the ones who gonna help us and make us, you know, famous like Jail Bay. Look, I done had cuffs on before. Like I don't know how many years he did. Maybe we ain't the same, but I know one thing. He's in this movie that's coming up. Can we talk about how this movie was?
Yes.
Yes.
What's it about?
Well, I don't want to give out way too much, but for me, I wanted to show the transformation of forgiveness and love because a lot of people during the holidays we know about the Christmas trees and Merry Christmas and
you wanted
together.
to. This movie is by who?
What?
Who's this movie by?
It was it's inspired by my book.
Talk about it.
Love After.
It's called Love After, but
because when you said me, like I knew that means you're not just acting; it's a part of you.
Yeah, because
she got movies after us.
I cannot.
I don't know nobody like that.
Love After Holidays was inspired by my book Love After, and I just wanted to show how in the holidays a lot of people you can have a lot of people around you feel so alone and feel so like you're in this world in this space by yourself, right? And I wanted to show a good father figure instead of it's always the mother and it's always the mother that's the chosen parent, but I wanted to show Jeremy, he was a great dad, so I wanted to, and the wife, ex-wife, she was the mess up. She was the one that was all over the place and chasing money.
Did you play that?
Chasing the fame. I did. Oh. I did. So yeah, Janina's a hot mess.
Dope.
She does an amazing job.
Just by describing it, we want to see it. First of all, just having amazing fathers getting praised out there is dope right there.
And
Yes.
Salute to the fathers.
You wouldn't even I think a lot of people would expect in the society norm, whatever society depict as like a go-to dad role. But for me to see Jeremy Meeks with the tattoos and the you look at him, you might think, oh, he's from in a gang or whatever. To show somebody like that in the light of a great, responsible, loving father, I think to me that was breaking stereotype and the societal norm.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. We can't wait to see. When is it coming out? Do you know yet for sure?
I can't release that information.
You can't say. Okay.
But next year.
Next year.
Mm-hmm.
Next year. So they need to get right because I feel like it's going to be some type of big holiday party next year when we all need to be there.
Shout out to Trina, the rapper.
Yes.
Pull over.
Trina, the rapper.
Pull over.
Oh, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, it's too fat. I know we know you talking about.
The baddest chick.
We know you talking about the
Miami's
baddest.
finest.
She's in the movie.
The
she
baddest.
plays my boss.
Yo,
Terrell Hicks.
Terrell Hicks, my girl Terrell Hicks from Bronx Tale.
Yes,
Keisha.
from Belly.
Got
From
Keisha
Belly.
in there.
Yes, Keisha.
He
Keisha.
also is in Love After Holidays.
Your therapist.
Oh, Malik Yoba, my
Malik
therapist.
Yoba, we saw, we like, yo,
Malik
what
Yoba.
we doing?
Yeah.
I met him once and he opened up a restaurant in New York a long time
Shit,
ago.
this is what we
Called
doing.
Soul
got Malik
Cafe.
Yoba.
Yeah.
It's a good spot.
Yeah.
I'm
Malik
excited.
Yoba.
Shout out to Antoine Allen for believing in my vision,
Amazing.
for getting on this journey with me, and for helping to make this a reality. I love that. I feel like everybody should have a mentor and someone that's doing it that can show you the rope and be like, look, don't make the same mistake I've made. This is what needs to be done. Because initially, Love After was a regular drama. It's actually a TV series. And I'm not giving up on that. I'm still going to revisit that because we did shoot a pilot. So that's not dead. We actually 5 seasons in. That's written already. But I had to pivot and make a holiday portion for it because it's easier to shop holiday films. That's for anybody that's looking into filmmaking.
Yeah.
It's
Drop a gem
easier
on
to
'em.
shop. It's easier to shop and get distribution and licensing deal for holiday films, horror, or sci-fi. When you're trying to do drama and comedy, those are so much harder, and it's so much weight being put on who's in it.
Yeah.
Those are harder to shop.
Thank
So
you. For
as
all
much
those
as
who need to know
as much as I don't like Christmas,
And the market is
I dreaded
saturated
doing a
with
Christmas
those.
movie. I'm like, I had to come up with a Christmas version.
Yeah.
Home Alone is
So
my
that was
favorite.
I've been seeing I guess over the last maybe 10 years a lot of Valentine Day movies.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
when you with like certain specific niche, like Valentine's,
Mhm.
holiday stuff like
Right.
that, it's easier to shop.
I get it.
Yeah,
It makes sense too.
Because there's always a market for it.
Right.
Always a
Yeah.
market
But
for it.
drama, everybody and their mama doing drama.
And drama is very
And
subjective.
the gangster movies and the comedy, like those are harder. Yeah.
Right.
Makes
If
sense.
you have names, then it's easier to sell and get licensed. I mean, you can definitely get it picked up, but if you're gonna get upfront licensing money, that's harder. Yeah, they
That
want to know
makes
how they're gonna
sense,
make their
though.
money back.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Got super talented women who doing the acting, and we got women of sports. I know Angela, her whole family, all the guys is the football players.
Right.
She can tackle any one of her brothers, father, anybody. Got the athleticism in her. Because you gotta have certain disciplines in life
True.
to get you there. I don't know if she played varsity. Maybe she just was on the gym team. But we had to sit.
No, I played
Just play
volleyball.
basketball. Just play basketball. She's got transit tech on the chest. They can't see the picture. You say you play volleyball. You play volleyball. Angela got some good height on it too.
Volleyball and I swam. So I was a swimmer and
Really?
I played volleyball.
Oh,
What was your swimming event?
No, not.
You said she not big.
You just
she
swam
swam
and swam.
outside.
I was like lifeguard swimmer.
Oh, you was
Yeah,
lifeguard.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
swam my
Oh,
entire life. I never
You
did the
wasn't
swim
competitive.
team. No,
Okay.
I did volleyball.
Okay.
I did a land sport. Yes.
We
land sport. Volleyball is big time.
we respect the athletes in here. We definitely do. It just becomes a time when sometimes people don't respect people and don't respect who you are. And B, you want to read this right here?
It says, no matter how much you like someone, make them respect you first.
No, respect is big.
Respect is
It's
huge.
huge.
I would rather you respect me over love me.
Talk about it. Talk about
Right?
it.
Like-
I don't
Look,
think you
how
can.
can I love you
That's
if
what
I
I was
don't
gonna-
respect
that's what I was
you?
gonna say. I don't think you
Right.
can have one without the other.
Oh, you gotta have
Sometimes they
both.
say love
Yeah.
comes with a punch in the face, and they say I love you. So,
Absolutely.
but sometimes love can have
You
I guess
extra.
I guess the kind of love is make a difference. I guess
Yeah.
people love
Right,
in different ways.
right.
Yeah.
So you can't love
Some people
somebody
think
you
it's
don't
love.
respect.
That love
Yeah.
is toxic because that's their perception of what
Perception
love
of
is. That's what they
love,
grew up in.
yeah.
What
That's
love
what
for
love
me
is
growing
anyway.
up was me getting punched in my eye, and not
Yeah.
me personally, but some people's perception of love is
Right.
that's what.
Well,
they
love
grew
is
up
your
under.
perception.
That's
That's
your
the
To
perception.
thing.
Charlene. And sometimes your perception can be real foggy
Hello.
and clouded, and your judgment could
'Cause
be
you don't know
gone.
better.
And when you're an athlete, if your mind ain't in the game, you're gonna have a bad game.
Yeah,
You're gonna have
yeah.
a bad
very true.
career. I respect y'all so much with opinions. I don't like getting into messy stuff, but it might be a little messy with some of the tabloids
Okay,
out
ladies,
there.
come on.
I'm saying,
Bring it
so,
on.
So Keisha Chavez doesn't know who her dad is, doing the adult films, and met her husband in jail. And this woman right here is Joe Smith. Y'all know who Joe Smith is? Played basketball,
Mhm.
#1 draft pick. I
Wow.
want to say was it 1996,
It was a while back.
something like that. He found out that his wife was doing OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
Had an OnlyFans page.
Okay.
I came in this early today with one opinion about her until I saw the whole story. So it's when it comes to this marriage thing, marriage is such a big deal with us. A lot of people, that's their goal. They don't feel satisfied unless they are
Yeah.
married in life.
Okay.
Y'all have been married. Y'all been through it. Y'all might
Yeah.
want to get married again. Maybe not. But
do. I
yo,
love
what y'all
love.
do know more than me is what marriage is.
Oh no, I'm going to get married again.
So
I love
Yeah.
love.
but I respect marriage. Me
So do I.
personally, I never been in it. So that's why I ain't been in it, Soup. 'Cause I respect it too much. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know how to wipe my
that's
feet
such
at the
a
door.
cop out. Don't say
I ain't
that.
know how to wipe my feet at the door,
not
Soup.
ready yet.
Cop out.
He's not ready. It's okay.
But they say it's work.
It is.
It's work.
a
Soup
lot
said
of
it
work.
is.
But but
so
it's power in numbers.
so now
Mhm.
this couple got married. When they got married, she already had a past, of being a porn. She done porn. True lies. She danced in the strip clubs. When they got married,
I know she did.
so you know what she did. So I ain't got to explain it to you.
Okay.
So ladies, so she had a past of, matter of fact, not just a past. She had a present. She was a stripper while still married to Joe Smith.
Okay.
He knew that. She knew that. I just found this out today.
Okay.
She got an OnlyFans. In the OnlyFans, she was performing sexual acts on herself.
Okay.
You know, got all this on black. Now, they're still married. He didn't know that she had an OnlyFans. He felt betrayed. Baby, you got an OnlyFans. You ain't tell me that you have this OnlyFans, and you have that right there. And we talk about red flags. You should leave when it's a red flag. But do we leave when it's a situation like this as far as you know she did wrong, but not the public sees it? It's still a wrong.
Because you're embarrassed?
Ooh.
I mean, because what I'm hearing is that you knew who this woman was
Right.
before
Trust
you
me,
married
I had a
her.
whole nother question prior
I'm
to.
listening to this,
Yeah.
and if this is what she was on, she was
Yeah.
in a strip club, and you pulled her out of that environment, why would you think that because you're an ex-basketball player, that she's supposed to change her life? Did you ask her? Did you have a conversation about that? Or did you just, in your mind, think, I pulled you out, time for you to go play housewife? Was she raised that way? Does she have a dad? Does she have a mom?
She her
The
dad.
thing
She
about
never
it
met her
is
dad in life.
Okay. There you go.
Mother didn't raise her, grandmother raised her. Thank you. Because like I said, I had one perception until I heard the whole story. That's why I had
What
to
I
say.
can say is that I blame him because
He walked into that.
but she never changed. He did.
He
never
expected her to
changed.
change.
The problem
You know what
is
I'm saying?
he was a lick, and he didn't realize he was a lick, so he hurt right now.
But she was consistent in her image.
No facts.
But your biggest disappointment in life is when you put your expectations on others.
Somebody else.
When I didn't meet your expectation, you disappointed because I didn't
Thank
meet
you,
your
sis.
expectations.
Thank you,
I
sis.
just
No,
got
but he did the old. He broke the old rule where you can't change.
You can't turn a
somebody.
hoe
Yeah,
into
that's
a
what I said.
housewife,
That's
right?
the thing.
So,
You
and the-
can't
and the
change
problem-
But
somebody.
also, I blame some guys too because a lot of guys like they women shining. Shining. Other women, right? You guys, I hear some guys like their woman flashy. She a trophy. She look good. She a baddie. And then when you get in a relationship with her and you and your feelings and you love her because you become extraterritorial, you don't want people to see what you saw when you got her. So you tried to. That's what I think Kanye even tried to do that to Kim. You got her a certain way, and then
you
once
wanna
you got
dumb her
locked
down.
in, you want to water her down, dress a different way,
What's that say, B?
walk a different way
What's that
because.
say?
Well, Kim just couldn't dress.
One sec.
But no,
What that
I
say,
hear.
B?
But even in regular situations, don't even have to be a celebrity thing. A lot of guys think like that, and I've even been in situations where I might come off very sexy or very sensual, and a guy would try to get with me and try to water that down or try to feel like I can't do certain roles or kiss or do intimate scenes, and it's like when you got with me, I was an actor.
Good.
So,
Right.
but it's the same thing across the board. I didn't change. You trying to change.
Well, here's the issue with them. It's a money issue. So he was rich and famous, and he blew all his. Well, they blew all his money.
Oh,
when
the money ran out.
Right.
Yeah, so the money ran out. So she reverted back to what she knew best as a survival tactic. That's what
Correct.
happened.
Correct.
That's what happened. And he knew what was going to happen when they got broke.
Nah, I don't think he knew. He was
I think
surprised.
I'm thinking she's the type of woman that probably said, hey, listen, if you don't get this money up, I'm going to go get money. So what you thought she was going to do?
Nah, I don't
Go
think
get
she said
a
it to him.
job? You don't think she said nothing to him at all?
I don't think she said. She didn't say she didn't
you
say that.
knew-
But she knew he was straight.
No, she came at him. She said, you knew we been having money problem. She said
I
that.
mean, she
Yeah,
should
but
have
she didn't-
communicated it though.
Yeah, she
should
didn't
have
say it.
communicated
That's
that.
the issue. She
But
didn't
you know
say
what?
it.
No.
She didn't say nothing
No.
about her having an OnlyFans, and that's where he had the issue.
No, I'm saying if she
You gotta
complaining
communicate.
about money, what do you think her next move about to be?
It ain't about what you think. It's
It's about what
still
you do.
communicated it,
beef.
though.
So beef. To
But she has no respect for him.
boom.
Start.
She has
You know
no
what I mean?
respect.
Starting at the top of it, there's no
She has no
respect
respect.
there.
money was the respect.
Yes.
Money was the
that's what
respect.
And once
But
you
it-
lost the money, that was it.
But you don't
Money,
think he
power,
knew that?
respect.
No, I don't. He
For real,
didn't.
for real, it's really not
when
that
I,
hard.
When I
He didn't.
found out his life, I'm like, oh, he was all over the place. His mind was spread too thin to
It
catch up
sounded
with
to me
just
like
her.
she been warning him for a minute.
No,
It's really not that hard.
He been catching licks for a while.
Sounded to me like she been warning him. Like, listen, bruh.
She was the warning.
She was.
She was the whole red flag and the
She
whole
was the
beep,
one.
beep, beep. And he just
But
chose
no,
to ignore
I mean,
it.
I think we already know, we they both wrong. They
Yeah.
both wrong.
You said a major thing.
But
You
what
talking
about what I said earlier with the guys? Why do guys do that?
Do what?
before we get to the guys?
Oh, no, you know,
I got because you said a major
I got
thing.
I got the answer, but go ahead.
1 second.
Yeah.
Expectations. We talked about expectations.
Expectations.
Which one of y'all said expectations?
I did.
You
Just
did.
that-
I'm-
yeah.
That's the
okay.
biggest disappointment.
So
You're
and it said
disappointed 'cause-
expectations is giving you too much control to hurt me. Shout out to my boy Pressure King. And I'm like, it doesn't give you too much control when you have expectations. And even when you have expectations, the main thing that you want to give off is your list of this is what you do want. I want this. I want that. Can you have both? Expectations and wants?
Well, you want to off the top have your non-negotiables.
No doubt.
Right, and be realistic. Some of you have like crazy non-negotiables. Like really, that's not even a life or death situation. Like let it be like stuff that's really really.
It's
serious.
reasonable.
Reasonable,
Right.
and then you have that, and if you're dating somebody, you're being courted, and talking to that person and vibe, and that person don't hit your you find something. Oh, this person does this, and that's on my non-negotiable. What happened is some people stay and think that they can change, and that's where the expectation and disappointment come in. So you see the potentials, and you tell a person, "Well, I don't like when you do that. That's actually something that I don't agree with." Oh, I can stop. Or I can do, so you sit here and your hope is built on the potentials. And when that person doesn't meet your potential weeks and months, and I'm like, you're still doing the thing that I tell you I didn't like in the beginning, when that person crossed the line of your non-negotiable, then you're disappointed.
Right.
Because of the expectation you put on that person, is like, you just got to be real with yourself. If that person don't meet your non-negotiable, they be out from the jump.
So you should have some type of expectation or boundaries, like you said, with your non-negotiable, and have that flat so they can make the cut for the job. People ain't trying to get fired.
Don't build your hopes up
Cuffing
because
season.
then when you try to build your hopes up and that person you're building your hopes up on the potential of that person changing. But for me, it's like it goes back to that girl. She went right back to what's natural for her.
Well, what is it? Change or growth? What's the difference?
What you mean?
That's a good question, B.
Oh, there's a big difference.
What
No,
is
I
it?
didn't hear the.
But
I
I
didn't
know
what
what
he
it is.
said.
He said, what's the
He
difference,
said change
or
growth? What's the difference? There's a big difference.
Because one of them is gradual.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. When a person says that, I'm not gonna lie to you anymore, so I'm gonna change that about myself,
Okay.
right? Somebody can say that to you all day long.
But less lies is growth.
Facts.
No doubt.
But a person who actually feels like, you know what? If I've lied to you, to myself, then guess what? I need to do some work on myself to grow as a person so that I stop doing that all around the 360 of my life, not just you.
No doubt.
You see what I mean? So that's the difference between changing your behavior and growth as a person. Just like nowadays when people get into relationships, I literally learned that if you are not, first and foremost, you have to respect the person. And I can tell you from going on a gazillion ass dates, I did not respect the men that I was dating.
Your COVID date record was crazy.
It was crazy,
Yeah,
right?
I forgot when you said it, but
Right.
yeah.
But I've learned since then, the reason why my numbers were so high is because I did not respect them, but that's because that's the way I was raised. And the way my father raised me, I saw a man be a man. And it's a difference between being a man and being a male.
To be honest, do you come in with respect, or they have to lose it?
Oh, no, I come in with respect.
So they have to
a
lose
person
the
can
respect.
lose respect
Yeah.
by opening their mouth.
No, that's all I'm asking, because I know
Real
some people
real
are
rap.
opposite. Some people want you to
They want you to
earn.
earn it. No,
right.
I come in like you start off with a clean slate. Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
trust you until you to give me a reason not to.
Right.
I'm gonna respect you because I'm gonna come with I'm a vibe. Like I'm
Right.
coming with full of energy and love.
Tell him
and-
again.
Right,
Tell
but
him
I'm
one
just saying,
time.
I
Tell
know-
him
I know-
again, Gisette. What are you?
There's women that like, listen, I'm not
Talking.
gonna respect you until I see something. And then you have the one that say,
yeah.
you know what, I'm gonna respect you until I see something.
Well, then, you know what?
You know what I
But
mean?
you know what? It
Unless
also
you give me a
depends
reason
on the
not to.
caliber of man that you're dealing with, too. Because all men are not created equal, just like all women are not created equal. So it's levels to everything.
It's levels to everything, right?
Yeah.
I think when you know yourself and you know where you're heading in life, it's easier to find someone who can complement your journey.
Correct.
Because that's why a lot of people get together and in a season where they don't know who they are and where they're heading, but you just booed up because the fireworks and you feel good and that person make you feel good.
You
in the
lonely.
moment. But then
Right.
when you 2-3 years down, you grow apart. Why? Because now you're walking in purpose and that person doesn't complement where you're going. So
You
feel
could,
like-
because we about to touch on it real quick.
Oh,
Go ahead,
what?
it's your world, Tay.
Well, so that kind of goes to
Start with
assets
this
and
one,
liabilities, right?
Yes.
That's one, and two, just
Start
to
over.
kind of like.
Nah, my fault,
Yeah,
my
but
fault. This
that
is
goes into
good.
assets and liabilities, and then with the change versus growth thing, how do you know that the person knows that that they're expecting change and not growth? Like, there's a difference between the two, obviously, but you're saying that people want to change people. How do you know they just don't expect them to grow? Because if I'm doing something when I was 18, and I'm not doing it at 30, and you still are, that's not me trying to make you change. I'm expecting you to grow, and maybe that's an expectation thing.
But that's the
But
key
it's-
word.
but-
You're
Well,
expecting.
I think
But
that's
but there's also
right.
kind of like natural progression
yeah,
as well.
natural.
True.
I mean, there's some people. I mean, hands down, this is the life that we live in. There's some people that's tied to you for lifetime relationship,
No doubt.
and there's some people that's tied to you for purpose,
Yeah.
and there's some people that's tied to you for seasons.
That's true.
And you can't get mad when certain people are in your life, whether it's friends or romantic relationship. Of course, we know most family members, they're expected to be lifetime relationships. Some people get cut off quick, but they're tied to you, so that's family. Like, I may not like that person, but they family. But there's people that you meet on your journey that are tied to you lifetime. Those are spouses that actually make it, or lifetime partners that they actually make it. You guys actually grew together and evolved together, and you guys figured out a rhythm. And every time the rhythm changed up, you found a way to come back together and redate each other and grow together. And there's some people that's just lifetime, that's seasonal, and the season is up.
With that right there, so I gotta ask y'all, and it's for everybody, all of us. It says matching energy is why everybody is miserable. You don't clean dirt with dirt. Like, are we all just messed up out here and we just got the next person who got our same vices and this is who we cling to? And if we're not healed inside or feeling great inside, having a clear mind, whatever phrase, words you want to use, is this what messes up? Because we attract, and this is for the people who not in the dope relationships that they say that's out there in,
You are who you
TV
attract.
land.
TV land.
In TV land, whatever that land is, this is for them.
Radio world.
Video world, like,
Video world.
because I think everybody got their issues.
You mean Instagram?
Instagram.
What I would say is that you have to know that you are who you attract. And
No
that's
doubt.
why oftentimes when we get in a relationship, that relationship exposes us because you have to be vulnerable in order to grow in your relationship. There's no way you're going to go in your relationship and stay at surface. In order to go deep into your relationship, you have to go beyond the surface. You have to go to the roots, and your partner is going to expose that, right? So that partner it's a reflection of who you are. So, yeah,
I think to be in a great relationship, you have to be totally vulnerable.
You really do.
You have to
And
be very
that's where
vulnerable.
the
You have to
scary
show somebody
part
you're
comes in.
ugly.
No, I mean, you
They
have
gotta
to
see your
really.
They
ugly
gotta
cry.
see. Talk that.
They
Angie,
gotta
let them
see
know.
the man.
Angie, let them know. They gotta see. Yo,
I got like 8
You have to be healed to be in a
personalities.
relationship first.
You
It
gonna have
says-
to see all
It
that.
says once she let you see her Cleo set it off braids from under her wig, y'all locked in. That what, like when they see the Cleo one, like
No, hold up, look,
the
look.
Meek Mills.
Look. Not
Come
not
on, wait a
actually,
minute.
Not actually see the braids. No, you want to watch her put the braids in.
Ooh.
There you go.
I mean, vulnerable on all
When do you
levels.
show
I
him the
mean,
braids under the wig, though?
physical,
Like, when do you show the
emotional.
braids off? When do you show the braids
When they
off?
say once you comfortable, that's what they saying.
I
Y'all gonna
feel
see the
like-
pic when y'all watching it.
I mean, comfortable on all fronts. I mean, emotional, physical.
How do you guys feel about that?
It's cool.
Like how long?
When she take that wig off, looking like a
It could be
a black
shocking.
Barbie, and then you see she ain't got no edges, and she just got them cornrows. You like, damn.
It could be a little shocking.
So like, how you guys feel about that?
Baby, where you want me to put your wig?
I be wanting to have a
You want me
bedtime,
you want me hang it
bedtime
up?
wig. Like, what
You
if
want
we
me
had a
hang it up
bedtime
over
wig?
here? You want me to hang your wig up? All right, it's cool.
Then I'll
Look,
put
look.
your wig on
I
the
done been
mannequin.
around it. I've been
I do it
around
all
it.
the time. I will
So-
take my wig right off. Look, I got edges.
Shit.
I got real hair. I will take these
What
joints
about
off.
the people
and
who
hang it up.
don't?
That's why we
You
got.
have to.
This is
you
why.
have- you know
This is
what?
why the
That's the
hairstylists are so
testing.
important.
No. It's
Girl,
a good
look,
question. You
that's
have
the
to
test.
reveal it
If you
quickly.
can take your wig off and he not be repulsed regardless
You
of
have
what you
to
look like,
reveal
then
it
he
quickly.
really s
That's
with
what
you
I'm
in
saying.
real
how,
life.
How soon do you want to see the Cleo braids?
Soon.
How soon? 3 months?
You want the comfortability
6
soon.
months?
We know what's under
A
there. It is
week.
what it is.
Listen, we
took
know
me a
when
minute.
you're. We
Do
know,
y'all really care?
Like we're old enough
No.
now.
Say
We,
like
we
Will Smith
know.
sitting
Like,
on the bicycle, sucking on the eye.
if I touch your head, I know whether or not this track's under there. I know if it's wig. I know what it is. My thing that's not the point. The point is okay.
What
I
if her
do want to
hairline
know.
go all the
Let
way-
me know you got an
No,
OnlyFans.
No, I want to know what you really look like. I really do.
What if her hairline is all the way back more than yours?
What I need to know that. Give
You
me a
gonna
chance.
leave?
Maybe. But that's up to me though. That's up to me. You got to give me that chance.
Based on her hair.
Yo,
You got to give me that chance.
she might as well have an OnlyFans, yo.
You bonded
What
and-
if you
and
found?
he-
What if you found out that he been taking
I'm
Viagra the whole time, and now he ain't got no pills? You gonna leave him? You gonna
It
leave
ain't the
him?
real.
I'm
You
still
gonna leave
fairly
him or you
young.
gonna stick
I'm
it out?
young. Yeah, I'm
You gonna
out.
keep getting that prescription? What you gonna do?
What you
That's-
gonna do?
I
He
mean,
deceived you.
Woo-ha.
Yeah.
Got you all in check.
I'm
But
just
what if you
saying.
get to the point where-
How long
yeah.
can you deceive somebody before you have to really tell them who you really are?
Yeah.
When they
I
take the
I can't keep
eyelashes
driving
off.
I can't keep driving my brother's Range Rover before I let this girl know it's not my shit.
Oh,
And you got bald eyes.
You know what I
no.
mean? That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, how long can you
It goes
deceive?
both ways. It goes both ways.
If you really want to be with
gotta
somebody, you
transparent.
gotta reveal yourself.
You
You're
have
gonna
to.
have to
Yeah.
reveal yourself.
You have to.
Yeah.
Well, I can't really be with you if I can't reveal myself. If I
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
just
yeah.
hang out with you, we can fake each other.
B,
We can fake each other out. We not have no big plans. But if I say, "Oh, I really want her," I gotta reveal myself.
You gotta take the
Yeah.
mask off.
I have to, and then you might run, but then you might not. But if I really want you, I'm gonna have to take that chance. I'm gonna have to
True.
reveal myself.
Well, you know what it
I
is.
love
People don't want to relinquish
big.
control. It's a control thing. So when you don't want to, and it always it it always comes back to control and submission.
It's a part of vulnerable. Like
So-
when you're showing your nakedness on all levels and you're allowing that person to see you on like naked on all levels, raw, real, and uncut, no chase and no filters. It's like you said, you got to reveal yourself. The sooner the better.
So
Right?
boom, we talking about hiding it in the relationships, and when you got one of my favorite shows is Power. And in
I love
Power,
Power.
you had Angela Valdez, you had
And Ghost.
Jamie St. Patrick, you had Ghost, and they had that love affair from when they was in high school. Then they came back as adults, and at first it was cute until he had to say, "Yo, I'm married," and she had to say one point, "This is my job." They had to tell that truth, you saying, B, because they really couldn't fully love each other unless they told the truth.
True.
Right there. And that truth was deep. It was like, all right, how deep is your love right there, you know? But is that love better when it's messy? Is it me? Like when you know, they gotta, it doesn't feel a little bit, is it a little bit more enticing when you got that type of love where it's like, I know she got a man. I know he
Hell no.
I know he got a
Hell
girl.
no,
Is it?
no,
I'm just saying.
no,
because they
no,
knew and Tasha was
no.
over here with
You
Sean.
are being toxic. Hell no.
I'm being
Let me tell you
toxic.
something.
My bad.
Honesty.
It's Joe
and,
Smith's
like,
wife. I watched the
Look,
song.
honesty and having like friendship and respect is easy. It's when you got a bunch of crazy stuff going on that it's a bunch of drama. Who wants to live? Like, yo, if you already lived that life in your 20s and your 30s, don't take that stuff into your 40s and 50s. It's crazy. Like, and I know people get a rush out of that stuff, but being messy is it's exhausting. How do you live like that? It's exhausting.
That's the norm for a lot of people.
But it's exhausting. Well, you know what? I've had that, and
People with peace is exhausting for them.
I retired that.
Peace is exhausting.
Is
No,
they're the
peace.
they're the
Peace is
opposite.
priceless. Peace is
Yeah.
my peace of mind is
It's
priceless.
priceless. Absolutely.
I don't care how good your stick is, how much money you make. If you are toxic and trying to drive me crazy, you got to go.
Or draining.
Or draining. You a vampire. You got to go. It does not matter. You have to think about your inner peace, how you feel inside, how someone makes you feel.
Your
and
energy.
Right. And if you have to lie or have to sit there and fight with somebody, oh my God, that is child.
Yeah,
I can't. I will not. And it's going to make you look old.
I just don't want to be annoyed. Don't annoy me.
Women,
Yeah.
stop it. You arguing with these men, fighting with these men is gonna make your ass look old and wrinkly, and black does crack. So don't don't get that twisted. A toxic person is like cancer.
That's why
It'll
you
kill
really
you.
gotta take the time to date, and so you can find your best friend.
Yeah.
Because but when you genuinely like a person, like it's easy to love somebody because love is an action word.
I want
But
the love last.
The like,
I want that
you
last.
have no control over like. Like is an energy, it's a chemistry, it's like you can't fake it.
Respect.
If you don't like somebody
and love,
you can't take to their energy
in that order.
Well, I agree with that, but I don't think love is easy. I don't think love is someone is easy.
Love is an action though. Like I can do something for you and I don't even know you like that, but I'm showing you like I'm paying it for that. Like
I don't think that. I think it's
like
things-
even family members. You can do something for a family member that you don't really like them, but you just looking out for them.
that's,
Well, girl,
that's not love.
that's
That's
pity.
obligation.
That's pity.
That's not
But
love. That's obligation.
What I'm saying. It's like there's different ways to look at love. But what I'm saying, the difference between love and like you can choose to love somebody, right? I want to show up for you. I want to show you that I love you, Angela, right? But like is like I can't choose to like you.
Yeah,
It's
facts.
something
I agree with that.
it's either I feel it or I don't.
Do you think love is more instant than like? Can love be more instant than like?
Like is more
Yeah.
instant.
because people equate lust with love and they don't know the difference. So it gets entwined.
Well, we said love is subjective.
It is. It depends
So
on how person
maybe-
you're dealing with. I mean, I take it like this. I have to respect you first. I have to like you, and then comes the love. So I've learned to put love third on my list, not first on my list.
So no such thing as love at first sight.
You can have an attraction to
I think
somebody,
that's just that's an
So what-
but that's
enchantment.
from the
So what's the
movie.
explanation for people that decide to
Hold up.
want to commit to a engagement after only meeting knowing
peace,
each
everybody
other
in
for
second.
months?
You're infatuated
Yep.
Oh, man.
infatuation.
because that died down real quick.
I think
So-
love is put somebody before yourself. I think it's sacrifice.
Love is selfless.
Sacrifice.
It's sacrifice. I
Yes,
love that.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
It
true
is
lies.
sacrifice.
I'm choosing to stay.
So you
I'm
think- so-
choosing to. I'm dying to self. The idea of me and I to take on. I'm substituting that for we and us. That's the whole sacrifice, especially if you're used to being single.
And the biggest sacrifice of all, when you invest in somebody, is your time. It's something that you never
can't
get
that
back.
Because the
Your
great
time
is.
that's your greatest investment. So if you
Live
choose a
alone.
person to invest in, why would you choose someone that causes you toxic and do toxic behavior towards you? If you're a male who likes someone who's like very feminine, then don't go date an alpha female who's going to drive you nuts. You know what I mean? Like, people have to make better decisions and be accountable for their actions. And trust me, your life will be a lot less dramatic. And all these memes and stuff will go away. But people love the drama. They love it.
There it is.
They love it.
Like
It
you
makes
said,
money.
Some people look for it.
Right.
They love it.
Some people look for a relationship like
If
they
you-
don't want to be in a relationship with somebody that's boring
Right.
because he don't got nothing going on. He not in the streets.
I love boring.
He's sitting at home chilling.
Love me some boring.
He don't know the latest gossip.
take
He
boring.
don't know. He ain't been to the clubs in a minute. He don't know what's going on, and that's boring to you.
I love boring.
Give me some boring.
Big.
Go through those stocks.
I know a lot of women
Go
know
work on some
that left guys
investments.
because he
Go
was
read some
boring.
books. Go do some boring stuff for
He
mama.
was boring. He was
Big.
I
boring.
love
It
it.
Big,
depends. It depends
Big,
on
big.
what.
See, go ahead.
It goes
Go
back.
ahead.
It's
'cause-
subjective because what's fun and turned up and boring for everybody else may be different. Like I love like being by water and just sitting there and listening to the ocean. That
so
might be
that-
hella boring. To like, so
That's-
we just gonna sit here for an
Bro,
hour
that's
and
heaven.
do nothing. Some people might be like, that's boring, but to me, it's like this is peaceful. Or let's talk about our goals and what. Let's talk about our goals and let's bounce ideas off each other. Let's make some money move.
What
Like,
is boring?
that might be more boring.
For some people, boring is he don't want to get no babysitter. He's going to chill with these kids.
Oh, that's boring for me.
Let's cook something. Let's cook something. Is boring too.
Oh, let's cook something is good, but
Cooking something is fun.
if we not going out nowhere, and
gotta
just
go
wanna be
somewhere.
around your kids.
Oh, you got to go somewhere. No, man, your kids too.
No, I don't mind, but there got to be a time and place.
Nah,
Like,
no
want
doubt.
my-
I
want
get
my
it.
one-on-one.
She said, "I
I
gotta
get
be
it.
flued out or drove
I
out.
get
Like
it.
we either one.
I
We
get
gotta
it.
be
That's
out."
why- that's why
She
I
said,
said.
"Did you see me at the award? She got the champagne drink. What? That's
Now
the
you got
champagne
to. I
pop.
always feel like you got to get out. You got to get out. But you don't have to be out
find somebody
every
that,
week.
No, you got to find somebody that match your energy. I'm a
Yeah.
homebody. I'm a hermit. Like I think after
said
COVID,
I'm a
COVID did
hermit.
something. Like I love being home.
Yeah, I mean, you know what it is, because we all had to find a way to invest in our homes. So I think
I
that's
love
why
being home.
being home is
If I'm not at
easier
work
sometimes.
or I'm not traveling, I just love to be home and just be still.
Well,
and just-
because you're out for.
probably because I'm out.
That's
a lot.
part. Yeah, that's part of your livelihood, being out. So
Yeah, so being home
that's
for us
different.
is like relaxing.
It
I
is
love
different.
being home.
Most people are
But you
home
know what?
most
Some
of the
people
time.
don't.
They
Some
go
people
out.
can't be by themselves. Some people
Right,
can't be
that's
home
true.
by
Some
themselves.
people
They go
can't.
crazy.
Some people.
No, that's
people
why
are bored
COVID had
with
people
themselves.
really losing
going
it.
crazy
Yeah,
because
people
they
was
can't
losing
sit with
it.
themselves. I love me some me.
I got talk, yo,
No,
that
but
right
COVID
there.
was-
That's why you don't have
Yeah,
the
but COVID
issues.
was different though.
I love me some
That's
me.
why
You,
you
but
don't
you,
have
but
that
you gotta
issue.
love you.
COVID was
You gotta,
different.
you
Not
gotta be
everybody
your
You didn't
best
have the
date.
option. See,
But not
COVID didn't
everybody
give you
can
the
sit with
option to go.
themselves.
That's true.
Nobody can
can.
sit. They don't. They run away from their own inner thoughts. And
It's
that's why some people drink
self-reflection.
and
They can't do it.
They
That's
can't
why.
sit with themselves. They can't sit in quietness.
I
They always
think-
got to have the noise and people on numerous social media. So much noise and distraction.
Distractions.
And I'm like,
I
Y'all
think-
a
why
whole
do you
clinic
focus on
over
your
there.
Some people came out.
Like,
Some people came out of
Y'all
COVID
a whole
like
clinic.
greyhounds.
That
yo.
drives me crazy.
Shout out to Behind the Vibes.
shout out to Behind the Vibes. Like, my fault, B. They a whole clinic. I'm just listening. Like, yo.
Behind the Vibes 2024.
Yeah, I be having stuff written down, and I'm like, what? Did they read all my notes? Like, how they read that chicken
No,
scratch?
look, this
Y'all-
is just our conversations.
But and I know this is the energy. When we talk about that energy, it's like when you have enough where I got something in mind. I'm like,
Child.
man, y'all are talking that talk that we need to hear. You, getting married is expectations. You said earlier, it should always be that.
Everybody's different. Marriage ain't
Everybody's
for
different.
everybody.
Should people not be shamed for not? Because I feel a lot of people out here
No.
feeling shamed,
No.
and
For not
it's from
wanting
women
that?
talking to me. Some women are feel like they're being shamed because they don't have kids. There's some women that feel shamed because they're not married, and they could be totally
their
happy.
own
They
insecurity.
could be totally happy with their life. They could be working in their arts. They could be successful, making money. They could be making other people in the world happy. But they still have this insecurity of
And
that
guess what?
marriage more than anything. I'm like,
No.
I asked y'all because of y'all experience, and I'm like, I feel for these women when I hear. I'm like,
That,
damn,
but
I
there's
don't want you
people
to feel
that's
less.
dying to be in their position. Like, oh my God, you got your career, you have no kids, you can go wherever, you can go from continent to continent and travel and not have to worry about babysitters and babysitting arrangements and who gonna watch your kid. Like, that's a blessing to some people, right? So it's to each his own. I just feel like that's insecurity. Like, don't feel lesser than because you're not married, or don't feel lesser than because you don't have kids. Because the grass always feel like it's green on
I
the
was
other
about to
side,
say the grass
but
is
it's
always
not.
green on the other side. You always
It's
take what I'm about to
not.
say.
I
It's
mean,
my brain.
Not saying that kids are a blessing, but it's subjective. What's a blessing to me might be a curse for you. You know,
True.
not everybody can raise kids.
I love both parts of my life. And
Can I tell you
remembered it.
something? I never wanted kids.
Mm.
I just wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to be a boss, and I wanted to travel the world, and I just wanted to just do me. I did not want to be tied down with kids. And that life had other plans for me, and I had to accept it, and my babies are a blessing to me.
Right.
But you know, everybody is different. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can appreciate if somebody don't have kids. I'm like, you can do whatever you want. You can tour. You can do. You ain't got nothing holding you down. Nobody tying you back, girl. Live
Yeah,
out
but
loud.
I feel the same way too. But then the other side
The
is
other
man,
side, yeah, I tasted both sides.
that love you get from your kids is something
It's
different.
priceless because then that they're gonna carry
They can
on your
bring-
legacy.
they can-
Right.
I'm
That's
just saying,
legacy.
but-
Family is legacy.
Kids can bring you up out of a dark place.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And
that's
who gonna
what I'm
take care of
saying.
you when you get older?
That's what I'm saying. It's a
That
lot.
too.
I mean, I'm just saying to each his own.
Yeah.
I enjoyed up to 26 years of freedom, and it was great.
Mhm,
And then I don't regret having kids. I was 26 when I had my first
Oh, you
kid.
did good.
Yeah, me too.
You did
Yeah,
Good
I
for
was 26
you.
when I had my first kid. So I saw all my friends have kids way before me.
Oh, so you got a 17-year-old right now, or a
No,
16-year-old?
she's 24.
Oh, okay.
So I
Oh,
was-
right.
Yeah,
That's
so
the
I was
Maysbury.
looking at her, and
You like that compliment though, right?
Yeah,
She was like,
appreciate
he
it.
was 11,
Yeah,
busting
right.
nuts. You was 11 out there. She got you real young out
Kids
there.
are a
man.
blessing though.
No, but no, I like. But saying I like
Don't
both
beat yourself
sides.
up,
I
yeah.
encourage people. Listen, you ain't got no kid. good.
Right.
You got kids?
They both are
good.
Both sides are a blessing.
Yes, I like both
Both
sides.
sides are a blessing.
I enjoy both sides,
And I've been on both sides,
Mhm.
married and single and dating. And it's like I've been single, I've been married, and I've been dating. And it's like all three have its blessing, its pros and cons.
yeah.
Right.
You know, so I just think you just got to be present in whatever season you are in your life. Learn to be present and to be still in that and enjoy that moment.
But marriage, I've been asking about marriage, and I'm getting like a unbalanced.
About what?
General.
What they liking?
What?
We about to end up in a sec.
So-
We got the general in the building. Y'all, if y'all,
About to
ladies,
wrap it
did
up.
y'all ever meet the general?
No.
General, please, I'm
do you
quick
mean,
for
though?
your time. If y'all
Both
know,
sides.
this is why this whole station happens. Because of the general. Right here.
He's the
He's
general.
the
Oh,
mastermind
thank
behind
you.
it.
Nice to meet
And
you,
Soup,
General.
and Soup is the backing. Soup,
Yes.
like Soup.
Thank you.
He's the
Soup,
soul,
shout out to
she's the
Soup.
heel. That's what it is.
Thank you for
But
hosting
by the
us.
general,
We
the
love
general.
coming up here.
We're gonna take a flick in a few before.
About
Yo,
to wrap it
y'all,
down.
we gotta wrap up in a second. Yo, first of all, y'all are super dope.
Thank you.
Every time, I don't like having to
That's
leave
right.
with y'all. First of all, they see y'all in real life. B, what it look like on that side right there? Chandelier type, like something like a chandelier. Like the sparkle is different. It's like that in real life, y'all. Yo, I gotta say quick. My man Mike Jackson. Shout out to Tiffany Barker. Shout out to Devon Sarai Simmons. You already know Fat Cat Peace. But Mike Jackson said you can definitely fall in like, and it is deadly. That when you falling in like, ooh,
Yeah.
I done fell in like the.
Oh, that happened to everybody.
That
at
falling
every
in
point
like,
their life.
yo, we eat the same thing. She like a Coors Light too.
Like the same music.
What?
Yeah.
You know, she know all the G thing when G thing come on. What?
The
You
sex
sing a
is
G
good.
thing with a girl?
Yeah, say some
3
good for
to the
that.
4. Did you
I
were like,
feel
oh,
it.
she said to the 4, just
I've
like
felt
me?
that before.
You know,
Definitely.
like, it gets real.
Fell victim to that. Everything in common. I'm like, this is a match made in heaven.
In
This is
heaven.
hard to find.
She said
It's
this hard to
always
find.
something.
Look at God. That's what he look
He said
at.
this is hard to
God.
find.
Yo, it's hard out here. That's why I have Soup praying for me. General, don't be messing up my prayers on that side. Cause I've been eating Soup to pray for me, so I could be, you know,
We
I'm
gonna
trying
work
to
it
live
out,
the good.
Lise.
Cool. Look,
You find one, send her to me and just
Marriage.
and we will interview her and let you
Yep.
know exactly what's going on. You know, we will
Yes.
interview
No
the
doubt.
hell out of her.
no, I be.
Yeah, that's
Thank you.
said the hell out
I
of it.
appreciate that because I be needing Soup prayers. I just wanted to make sure the general wasn't messing up my prayers over there that you hit. Cause she prayed for me 5 times and I'm going over time. So I got 3.5 minutes to finish everything. Cause when it says 17 and I'm still right here, I'm done. Don't be interrupting my prayers, General. Please.
Salute to y'all kings, salute to y'all queens.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But General, real quick though, cause the General know I love. General, can you tell us where everyone needs to be on Friday though? Can you grab a mic? General, please? I do. I'm telling you, it's hard for me to get the General here. on
What's
today.
good? It's your man Stone on the General. Friday, you need to be at Fat J's in Piscataway, New Jersey. It's going down. It's the official BKS1 holiday celebration party. I'm going to be on the 1s and 2s. I'm playing everything from the classics to R&B to Afro beats, club,
Hey.
to everything. I'm rocking everything this Friday, 8 p.m. to midnight. It's going down. It's a celebration, so come out. I don't care where you from. You know
Gonna
how
be
I
a
do.
dope night. It's
Jack,
gonna be
we
a dope
may
night.
have to
I'm
make
going
a
to be in the
trip.
building with all the Beards and Baldhead crew, the whole squad, everything. It's going to be a beautiful night. Come out and bring that positive energy. Peace and blessings.
Trying to tell y'all, thank you, General.
Sound dope.
When the General is in the building, shaking the building, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's gonna be dope. This Friday right there.
That's dope.
It's gonna be real dope. It's gonna be real dope.
Lise, thank you. This has been an absolute pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
back.
I don't like when y'all leave.
What we gotta do?
We'll be
You know,
back.
we gotta do segments. You know.
and then
got
look, y'all
to-
gotta come on our show.
We heading out
You
to
gotta
LI?
come back to Behind the
We
Vibes.
heading to LI. Y'all, True Lies all over the place.
Or whatever.
He's so fly. We
You
gonna
saying
have
LI? I'm like, where's LI?
Long Island.
That's why I was like lost
out
at it.
there.
Yeah. Long
I
Island.
appreciate
Yo,
y'all
one of the
having
illest
me.
studios I've seen in my life, and I've been in Hollywood and all that. Like I try to tell you, I can't wait till that comes back on.
Okay. Yes, it will. Trust me.
Yo, y'all
Yeah,
doing
you had me thinking like Brooklyn, like LIU, like.
Nah.
No, no.
Nah, Long Island. Long Island. Ladies,
Shout out to Bobby.
Shout out to Bobby Stone. Wish my brother was here. I got my brothers in the building. I got the queens in the building. Ladies, if we want to give any shout outs before we go. Yo, hold on. What? Yo, cause she hit it with, last time she ain't had that red right there, right? What's it was like cranberry? That's Dr. Pepper?
Cause your hair.
Yeah,
Your
she
hair.
knows. Hold on. No, like, listen. No, B, she's a professional. She knows when I'm giving the accent.
You see, she flicked it.
You see what I'm saying? She flipped it right on time. She said, "Oh."
I thought you was talking about
She
the
said,
backdrop.
"Oh,
I'm
that?
like,
Oh, that?
Yeah, she flipped it like.
No, I actually did this today because 2 days ago I had my real hair out. So no, I actually I did this today for you for the show.
Okay.
So it's my fall time, winter
For the
time
show.
hair.
For the show.
Yeah, so I did that for the show.
She
That's
said
for
she
you,
had
ladies.
that. She had that the other day. She can look. First of all, she shows everything. She can show the natural. She can show it pressed out. She can show when she switch. Yo, the switch up
Now,
is real.
they didn't make you frown when you had your hair like that. Cause you didn't make you do it.
No.
And they make you looking crazy.
Why would I frown? It's me in the before.
Every time I watch,
And it's me in the
Because
after.
every time I watch before and after pictures, the person be all sad looking.
No.
Extra.
And then the new one, they be like,
Let me tell you something.
She
I could
is
be
hurt.
doing Depends, and I'll be up there smiling
Talk
some
that
Depends.
talk.
Okay?
Talk that
As long, look, I'm getting a check.
Talk
I'm getting
that
a check.
talk.
So I'm happy to
No
be
doubt.
there.
Talk
There you go.
that talk. No need for a sad face.
Right.
that's
Sad for what? It's my hair.
Talk about it.
It's like saying I'm ashamed of how I look. No.
They be-
Yo. Whew.
You know how
Hello.
they be having people look crazy.
Negative.
Can't be like this.
She said, nah, I ain't doing it.
Ain't gonna be able to do. We not. Ladies, if y'all want to give any last, I swear y'all saying everything that they need to hear. If y'all didn't know.
Thank you.
Y'all saying everything they need to
You
hear.
gotta do part 3.
Yes, we do. Any shouts y'all want to give?
Just
Thank
I think I
y'all.
gave a lot of my shout outs already.
Yeah, for Innistar.
I shout out Angela, the Innistar. I know I forgot a few people from Innistar, but I can't.
Oh,
where-
the crew of
oh,
Innistar.
where can they see
All-
y'all
everybody
next?
who
The
worked
crew,
behind
yes,
this.
Talk that.
Talisha,
Yes.
Smith, Siri,
Yes.
Robinson. Siri is a beast with all the graphics.
Mike,
and
photos.
Michelle, Adrienne, like, oh my God, there's so many people that really showed up and helped. Brianna, but even Roxanne Shante was an honoree. Also, I'm drawing a blank.
You and me both. I know.
It's late, but yeah.
It's all good. Angie, on you.
Oh, yes. Well, first of all, I just want to shout out y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all my brothers. I love y'all. So thank you again. And of course,
She
shout out
got
to
the
my
Donna
girl,
Summer.
Jacinth, because we would not be here if it wasn't for the awesome Trailblazer
Thank
Innistar
you.
Awards. It was
Thank
amazing,
you.
sis. Like you did that. That show was absolutely amazing. I was very proud to work for you for that show, and I cannot wait till next year.
I'm excited, man. Thank you,
Yes.
Angela, for being one of my sponsors.
Absolutely, girl.
Talk it.
Absolutely.
Talk
And
it.
shout out to Behind the Vibes. We're coming back for 2024.
Let's go.
Yes. And
Behind the vine.
yes. And Ivid. And, just, everybody out there in TV land.
Yeah, man.
Yo, y'all be in real TV land. Y'all seen the Sherry Shepherd? Like, come on, man. It's a different. It's a different level. It's a different level. I feel like we got the best people that's on tonight. The best guests that come on this show. And it's such an honor. Real talk. I always be looking down, switching the shot, but I gotta tell y'all,
We love you, ladies. You know
Y'all
I
the-
love
y'all
you.
the
Stop blushing.
y'all the dopest. Y'all the dopest.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. We are Beards N Baldheads. Shout out to my boys. Shout out to my stylists. We'll see y'all next week. Yo.